On 15th November 2023, the European Commission met in Brussels and came up with a statistics that was shocking. They said that Europe is missing more than 13.5 million workers that need to be recruited by 2030, and that EU overall has to level up their game of hiring foreign workers. They discussed about how EU needs to urgently take action to boost its workforce. And in today's video, we're going to talk about how you can take advantage of all these new changes that are incoming and make 2024 your year to move to Europe. Unlike a lot of my other videos, this video can be used by anyone. You might have experience, you might not have experience, you might have college degree, no college degree. Whoever you are, whichever part of the world you're from, this video is for you. So make sure you stick around. Hello and namaste, my name is Nidhi Nagori and welcome back to my channel. I'm a career content creator and I love talking about different countries and different pathways that you can use to go global in your career. Apart from that, I also run a company called Globalogy where I'm very proudly sitting as the CEO and founder. My amazing team and I help families move across oceans, and we've helped more than 1,500 families so far. If you're looking to understand what we do as a company or how our services can benefit you and help you in your career journey abroad, then make sure you check the description box out. All links will be left there. And now, without much further ado, let's dive right into today's topic. Okay, so as part of my research, I end up reading a lot of reports that come out of different countries, groups, any association related to immigration. But this particular report that came out very recently after the EU met, after the European Commission met, was very surprising to me. Why? Because first they acknowledged that they are seeing shortages across different occupations. Now, this is something that I always try to tell my clients as well. A lot of my clients are like, oh, there's only role for IT people. While a lot of the roles are for IT people, the shortages are always across an economy. And this report just proves that. EU is currently missing minimum 13.5 million people that it needs for its green transition and digital transition to happen. For this, the first thing that has been recommended to do is to create direct agreements with partner countries. Now, I don't know if you know or not, but Germany, for example, has very strong partner agreements. Even with my home country, India, it has special agreements to get IT workers and nurses in. If you are an IT worker or a nurse, you can actually apply directly through these programs and the government will help you get placed. Similarly, Ireland also has a very strong partner countries agreement program that they run very efficiently. And EU wants to make sure that this is something that's done across the board. All European countries should come up with deeper cooperation with partner countries. So you as an individual can expect to see direct agreements where the government of a particular European country hires you directly and gets you placed. Apart from this, a skills and talent package will be created wherein a talent pool will be established across EU. If you guys watch my videos regularly, you know that many European countries do have their own government websites, own government-run job portals for foreign workers, but EU is saying that we need to do this across the board, have this job portal run across all EU nations, and facilitate job matching between citizens of non-EU countries to these roles that are open for foreign workers. Third thing that they discussed was EU was not in the top 5 choices of any person looking to move to an OECD country. Countries like Australia, New Zealand, US, and Canada were beating EU in the race. And in spite of offering a good work-life balance and quality of life, none of the EU countries were able to compete according to a recent report. So in order to make EU more attractive to foreign nationals, a lot of other solutions are being discussed, such as removing language barriers, making the EU blue card easier to get, higher salaries, lower taxes, etc. The other major change that was discussed and agreed upon was recognition of foreign nationals' qualifications. Typically, a lot of European countries require that you get your credentials evaluated if you're moving from outside of Europe, get your educational credentials evaluated to make sure that you are somebody who's qualified to do the role. This takes a lot of time, money, and effort from the foreign worker, thereby dissuading them from moving to Europe. And so EU is considering how they can completely do away with this requirement, meaning no foreign national will be required to evaluate their credentials. There will be an implicit trust in the foreign national's degree and qualifications and experience obtained in a third country. This commission will also ensure that the talent mobility measures are taken more at a strategic level, meaning that occupations that are hard hit, say occupations in shortage, are the ones that are targeted first, followed by occupations that are not so much in shortage. The EU talent pool that will be created will target specific occupations at all levels, starting from the most common shortage occupations. Currently, the Commission has identified 42 such occupations that are in heavy shortage And these are the ones that will be targeted first. And if you are confusing it with the US portal, don't, because this is supposed to be very different. A lot of technology will go into it, and it will only be meant for nationals who are living outside of Europe. Another very exciting announcement that they made is about EU talent partnerships. These are basically agreements that they're going to run with different countries, wherein they're going to directly hire in that particular country and get the foreign national placed in their own country. The EU has already launched these talent partnerships with countries like Bangladesh, Tunisia, Morocco, Egypt, and Pakistan. And if you are from any of these countries, I highly recommend that you go and look for your talent partnerships and start doing applications to the government directly. These talent partnerships will continue to increase, and candidates who get selected through this pathway will be eligible for a new visa that will be called a talent partnership visa. This visa will be very easy to get, expedited processing, and all the fun stuff. And lastly, naming the campaign. This campaign is being called Europe on the Move. Yes, Europe is on the move. Europe is welcoming you with wide open arms, just like our Bollywood heroes, and you and I are swaying in. Now, I know one question that you will ask is, Nidhi, where do I start? First up, look for talent partnerships if you're from any of the countries that we discussed about. Second, start going to individual European government websites and start looking through the job portals and doing job applications. Third, look up specific partnerships with countries like Germany, Netherlands, Ireland that I just discussed. And fourth, something that you should actually be doing number one is making sure that you have a global resume and LinkedIn. If all of this feels overwhelming and too much to do by yourself, then you can always reach out to my team at Globalogy and we will offer you all the support you need. On that note, this amazing video has come to an end. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I hope that you've gotten excited about Europe just like me. If you have any more questions, thoughts, comments, please put them down in the comments below, because I'm always reading through, making sure that I'm making content that you want to see on my channel and deciding my flow thereon. With that, it's time for me to say sayonara. I'll see you in my next video whenever I'm able to curate it, shoot it. And until I see you again, please make sure you stay safe. Namaste.